Today, we're going to take these two boards and make them into this, the iconic Nelson bench. For the past month, I've been in the garage building this brand new workbench, and it's finally time to take it for a spin for its very first project. The reason I chose the Nelson bench is because I wanted a bit of a challenge. It got the complexity with half laps, finger joints, and some angle cuts. And to me, what's the point of doing something if it's not growing or challenging me? Anyways, back to the project. I decided to make this out of white oak since it's naturally water resistant and this will be placed outside on the patio. The next part was tricky. The guys on YouTube made this look easy because they have full-size table saws with 3/4 inch dados. Mine only does 3/8, so I tried to make my own template and sled using a 3/8 blade. But no matter what I did, it just would not work out right with the template. Finally, on the third try, I decided to manually mark and cut each one at a time, one by one, and that yielded me the best result. On the upside though, those mistakes led me to buy this walnut, which I think will give a nice contrast to the oak. After a few days of struggling to cut the crossovers, I finally got everything perfect to size and began to glue up, using this Rockler glue pad and silicone brushes. With the bench top more or less ready, I moved on to making the legs. To do this, I carefully marked the legs and then began boring out 3/8 countersunk screws. I dug them pretty deep and you'll see why in the next step. Once the legs were assembled, I reassembled them, gluing them, so now there's two connections. After the leg was reassembled and glued, I began drilling out the last 3/8 hole. All of them were to be filled with 3/8 dowels. 2 would cover the ugly screws and 1 would reinforce the whole structure, adding strength and rigidity. I once heard that a good woodworker doesn't make 0 mistakes, but is rather good at hiding them. So here I am hiding all the little gaps I had that would have otherwise been embarrassing. The next step is my favorite part. Finishing and sanding. I've always found something cathartic or calming about sanding. It's also super satisfying to watch your piece unfold and all the blemishes disappear. Now we're in the home stretch with finishing. For the legs, I ebonized them using India black ink. For the top, I wanted a natural finish that would help enhance the natural beauty of the wood. For this, I chose linseed oil. The last and final step was just to attach the legs, and then one more coat of polish. This would help protect it from the rain. And there we have it, the Nelson bench, completed by yours truly. This is my first hardwood project in over 10 years, and I just wanted to practice before I start building out the nursery and the rest of the furniture in the home. I know it's not perfect, but I'm a true believer in if I fail, I fail forward. So what do you think? Was it the perfect challenge, or did I bite off more than I can chew?